want to welcome you to our March 29th Investor Roundtable, where we'll be discussing basically value investing and our approach to value investing within the realm of high oil prices, or at least what we've seen in accelerating prices of oil in the near future. So, or for the near past and what we expect for the near future, I should say. So that's what kind of brings us here today, but just kind of an outline of what will occur. My name is Robert Laramie, and I'm the Client Relationship Manager here at Footprints Asset Management. I'm joined with Steve Lococo, our Portfolio Manager and President of Footprints. He will be really kind of delving into our philosophy and how we invest and how we understand the marketplace. But one of the things we like to do is take specific topics that are particularly poignant in today's economy and reflect upon those in a way that that makes sense in the way in which we invest. And that's basically what we're here for. And that's why we hold these times. And we're also recording this call as well so that we can put it out online after this presentation. So, so people can listen to it who weren't able to come or go and listen to it again. So that's kind of the outline. We're going to kind of talk through some elements of oil, and then we're going to basically talk about our perspective with that. And this is an open forum. It's a roundtable, so anytime there are questions, anytime comments, feel free to chime in. So we want to make this as open a forum as possible. And and for those who are here, feel free to, if you want to get up and grab something to eat or something else to drink, feel free to do so. This is your time to, to sit and relax and enjoy and feel make yourself at home. So, without further ado, let me start. Basically, as everyone knows, I mean, America is very much an oil-consuming nation. We are very much dependent upon it, and I thought it was kind of interesting, kind of looking through some of the statistics as we were preparing this presentation, that the average American consumes about 2.6 gallons of petroleum per day. Now, this is every man, woman, and child. So, if this is an infant, would be considered part of this per capita number, which, okay, that's all right. I mean, I may burn that in my tank, but it's not just motor gasoline. There's all sorts of other elements that are used that petroleum is used for. The thing that I found very interesting is that that same statistic, the amount of oil we use is twice the amount of water that is used per capita in Mozambique. So it's interesting, just kind of frame of reference-wise, just how much oil we do consume as a nation and as per capita. Now, keep in mind, Mozambique is probably one of the lower scales of water usage, but it's just certainly an interesting analogy to look at in terms of how much we will extract out of the ground, refine, and then it is brought to our places of business, our cars, or wherever we are. I thought that was just kind of an interesting way to look at it. But certainly, we are a highly consuming of oil country. Usually you think, okay, crude oil, we import this and it gets translated directly into gasoline. Well, that's not necessarily fully true. As you can see here at this graphic, 1 barrel of oil, which is comparable to 42 gallons, breaks down into, looking here, 1 barrel makes 19.2 gallons of gasoline, which is 13.1 gallons of diesel. You can see our kerosene jet fuel at 4 gallons. Petroleum coke, which can be burned as a fuel, 2.3 gallons. And then other, which includes lubricants, waxes, other kinds of petrochemical feedstocks, is about 6.5 gallons. So oil is not just a single feedstock. I mean, everyone knows how we're surrounded by it. I mean, almost every item that we have on our bodies at almost any time has some petroleum product. Almost anything that we are in contact with in any kind of civilized world is in some way has some petroleum derivative. And so, just kind of understanding that, as again, it's not just motor gasoline that is what drives it, though that is a considerable portion of what we use this commodity for. This will help kind of contextualize it in its essence as a useful commodity. We had a few months back our roundtable on gold, and of course the differences there would be, of course, oil is a commodity that has very versatile industrial usages. And gold has some, but for most parts it is a store of value, whereas with oil we have multiple usages for it.